Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Star Wars Galaxy Yeti coming to you with a brand new episode of Grand Arena Championship. We've got a new week sorting up. We're in week 2 of this 3v3 season. We went 3-0 in the first week. We shouldn't have won that last one. That guy, sadly, it looks like he had a crash on his fleets, and that cost him the win. We went a little bit light on defense, and honestly, I learned my damn lesson because it's one of those where it just doesn't seem like that's going to be that's going to be the move going forward. Anyway, so it's with a good player like that, I kind of realize that I need to make sure that I do either draw out specific counters specifically, and if I can't, then I got to stick with what I'm good at, which is figuring out what he can't beat, because he beat that one like a rented mule. Anyway, we are in week 2, round 1. And we're looking at our opponent right now. We got Mischief coming in. He's a meatbag, let me tell you. Let's get to that screen bot compare. Let me move my little thingy around over here. Oh baby, we got some biddies coming in.
Some new scotch, everyone.
Oh baby, here we go. 500 biddies coming in from Rado, getting this party started. Oh baby. Let's get that going over here. Let's get that bot compare moving. Over here. Where is that thing? Why am I having so many issues tonight? Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go right now. All right. Let's get to that emulator. Ooh, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for. I'm sorry. I am all thumbs right now. I'm not sure what the deal is. If so, almost anger, almost. We need 2 more people getting it in there to get that hype train going. So we got 5.3 to his 5.6. I'm sorry, I can't speak tonight. I round up to 2.1. He's at 2.2. Looking down here on these, got 16 to 14 on the 6s and 7s, and then I take the lead coming down hard down the rest of the way. Coming up here, we're looking at a good player. He's got 520 lifeline to my 544. He's got me beat by 200 on offensive wins. He's got me by over 100 on undermans. I was very aware of this when I set my defense, that this guy lives in a hey, we got Velo coming in with a gifted sub, baby. Darstar dropping it, getting that gifted sub. Velo dropping it in. One more, and we got that hype train going, baby. One more. New strat chat confirmed. Yeah, so Liam, we're gonna be I should be recording a new strat chat actually tomorrow. That's the plan. So I'll be getting that absolutely worked out, at least, well, probably tomorrow, if I can start speaking properly. And 100 biddies from Nittigy. We got a hype train coming, baby. Let me finish this compare. We're going to get right to that hype train song and everything like that. Defensive wins, I've got him by 100, so I expected a fairly light defense, and that's what his history showed. Looking at zones, this guy loves full clearing. He loves taking big banners. He's got me beat on banners. Zetas, he's got me by 24. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in that hype train. He's got me by 24 Zetas. Coming in here on G13s, though, this is where it gets gnarly for him. I've got him by by 31. 31 G13s. So we're absolutely all over him on our G13s. So that's something I was looking at. Coming down here at 6.mods, we're about even there. Speed 10s, he's got me by over 100. He's got me by 25 on the speed 15s. And then it swings back the other way. I've got him by 11 on those plus 20s. So we've got a pretty interesting lead there. All the basic, let me move it over here. Let me move it over here and get the hype train song going for y'all. Here we go, baby. I haven't re-recorded the lyrics yet. I was going to do it today, but Morgan came over, so I did not get it done.
Give subscriptions now. Baby, this time there's no retreat, there's no surrender. A big hype is arising. Straight thunders down the tracks.
What we got going on here, baby?
Feeding the hype with bits on the edge of fury. Out of time, you dare run out of time.
100 biddies coming in from Bello, baby. Take us to 75%. Level 1. Can we get the level? Can it happen?
Go, we need some biddies. If we're gonna show our love to SWGO Yeti. We
I
need
love
some
the original Yeti song. It's so great.
If we wanna give our love to Yeti.
Let's get this going here, baby. We got 75% of level 1. Can we get ourselves
We
to
need
level
a
2? Can it
living
happen?
passion to believe in, burning hearts and a brand new feeling. Biddies, if we're gonna show our love to SWGO Yeti.
It's so funny that this is like my own lyrics and all this stuff, but because of the tune,
Oh,
YouTube says
blowing
it's
from the
copyright, and it's
biddies.
like it should be fair use.
The
Because
level climbs
obviously,
again,
parody of the video,
fighting
but,
for 5 from bits and sums that you are dealing. Go, we need some biddies. If
Oh,
we're
we got
gonna
1,000
show our
biddies
love
coming
to
in from Rado,
SWGO
baby.
Yeti.
Taking us up to 100%,
We
going
need
up
some
into level 2.
biddies.
Ladies
If
and gentlemen,
we're
Preach
gonna
Man
give
took a
our
big
love to
hit.
Yeti
The Stream Boss is getting
here.
vulnerable.
We need
About
a
500
living
biddies away from the
passion
Stream Boss
to
title there.
believe in,
Look at
learning
that hype
hearts
train
and a
hitting
brand
the
new
new level, baby.
feeling. Biddies,
we
if we're
jump level
gonna
2
show our love to
altogether?
SWGO Yeti.
It's level 1 complete. Where are we on level 2? Let's see.
The Yeti stands alone when all is said and done. The other streams have fallen one by one. Out of time, don't you dare run out of time.
I definitely got to re-record this
level
microphone, that's for sure. 33% of level 2, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get ourselves up there? 700 biddies coming in from, there we go. Rado, Velo taking a swing, baby. Oh, baby, we got them coming in. Look at that. Rado becomes our new stream boss and then immediately takes a big swing. Oh, baby. Coming in. Rado going big. Velo going big as well. Let's get some shout outs here.
If we want to show our love to Yeti here, we need a living
That's right. I had you at
passion
Seaman. That's
to
right.
believe in.
The Seaman has
burning
spoken.
hearts and a brand new feeling.
Rado getting in there.
If we're gonna show our love to SWGO Yeti.
It's like your stream boss. It's still holding, baby. Still holding. You got it there, baby. You got it.
Oh, SWGO Yeti.
All right, baby. All right, baby.
SWGO Yeti.
It's like we're already gonna have to mute this part so we can do the other one too. It's a bit slower, but you know, it's kind of fun. We can get it in there. All right. It's a bit slower. We can see. We can move on from that. We got 4 minutes to go on this hype train, but then we can get back to
everybody knows
get back
that
to
the
our,
bits
GAC
are
there.
dropping. Everybody knows to give subs to. Everybody knows the train is leaving. It's leaving from the station, choo-choo. Everybody knows the chat is popping. The Yeti.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
And the hype is popping.
That's true. That is true. We are at level 3, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 24% of level 3. Can't we keep it going?
Everybody knows.
500 biddies coming in from Velo, taking a big swing there.
Everybody
Boom, it's knocking it down.
wants
3,000
the
left on
hype
that health,
train
baby.
Peaking.
500 biddies coming in. Velo doing another swing.
Knows the conductor
Nice to have you back, brother. Nice to have you back.
Everybody got this level retreating. Like they know their shots after 5. Everybody talking.
Oh, we got some
in
gifted
the
channels coming
channel,
out. Boom,
and
there it is. The rum and
everybody
come on the
wants
screen, ladies and gentlemen. Black Flag
another
getting one. Ray
drink.
Skywalker getting one. We got one going over to Not Sure.
Jesse
Zaldo the Apache getting one. Kev Mack getting one. Then we got
Everybody
Rado dropping one for Kev Mack. We got Nick getting that last one with the wolf to it, baby. Taking us up. Taking us up.
Love Yeti, baby.
Got those gifted subs popping. We got Nikki
that you
getting sticky over here. Swing. Got
Everybody
another one coming in from
knows
Rado there.
that
Whoops.
you
That's right, it just hit. That's right.
faithful.
Boom. There it is.
Huh.
Gotta remember those ones. We are at 83% of level 4.
Take a
Ladies and
night
gentlemen, we are
or two.
rocking and rolling.
Everybody
There it
knows.
is. There it is. The dick was getting
You've
some
been
action there.
discreet, but there were so many streams you just had to
Oh, we
beat.
got that subscription coming in from Nick. That's his prime
Welcome
subscription taking up to 6 months, baby. Well, thank you for those 6 months. Welcome back. Always nice to have you here, brother. Look at there. There's more rum and come right there. The dickless getting some
Everybody knows.
action. Gotta love the dickless.
Everybody knows.
That's right, Sarah. Your dickless is now
That's
famous.
how it goes.
We hit level 5, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 3% of level 5.
Everybody
3% of level
knows.
5, baby. We're almost there.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Gifted sub coming in for
That's
Jacob. Jacob
how
getting it
it
from Seaman. Seaman dropping another one. Going over to Grandmaster Durantula. The
Everybody knows.
GMD getting there. Another one dropping. Enigma getting it. Dr. E getting one there. There we go. There we go.
Swing.
Those big swings coming in. We got Rado getting loose, ladies and gentlemen. We got Rado getting loose over here. Boom, there it is. Let's get some music going here. Boom. Get back to the stuff that is not copyrighted. Well, there we are. There we are. We're getting there. We're at 53% of level 5, ladies and gentlemen. 53% of level 5. Almost at that 100% of level 5. Almost there, guys. Almost there. It's like we've got a kind of a tasty affair to do. There's one team I'm not 100% sure how we're going to get through. I got some ideas though. The rest of the front line doesn't look too nasty. This guy tends to attack pretty heavy, and I anticipated him attacking pretty damn heavy. So we're going to see how that shapes up. What's in the back and whatnot. We got some interesting stuff going on here. We are at 3 minutes to go on this 53% of level 5. Can we get that last 47% and get us all up to 100% here? Let us see. Allow us to see. Finish her off, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That's right. Rado has spoken. Let's get that last 43%, guys, and let's get to work here. It's like while we're doing that, let's get a look at our defense here. So at our top here, we've gotten some new characters. We did just get RH Finn. So we've got OG Finn with RH Finn and Vet Han. I thought Vet Han with that 60%. Oh, we got Nikki taking over Stream Boss. We got a new Stream Boss, Nick, getting in there. 70% of level 5 is done, and Nick is our new Stream Boss, knocking off Rado, taking that title for himself, for his lonesome there. We've got Grievous right here with B2 and Droidica. Once again, not the toughest Grievous, but we know what teams he has to use on that. So that's going to be kind of a limiting factor for him. And then down here we got Hux with Fawcett and Foss. Once again, this is a team that I thought he was going to struggle with just based on what he likes to take on offense and what he would have available based on everything. Then we've left our CLS with Chupio and C-3PO up top. Once again, we're just trying to make this a bit of a banner quagmire for him, see if he can't drop some battles. And he has done some attacking already. Our bottom zone was kind of difficult. Let me turn off the chat really quickly so y'all can see. Oh, baby, there it is. 500 biddies coming in from Rado, taking us up to 87%. 87% of level 5. We are almost there. We are almost there, ladies and gentlemen. So coming down here, you can see he did drop a battle. He TM loaded our Darth Revan Malak, so that's probably not going to go very well for him. He did TM load. He got Watt down on our JKL and JML team, so he did get that moving like that. Nikki dropping 1,000 biddies, getting us to the top, baby. Oh, baby. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. And he also sent a team at our slacker Daka Zombie, which didn't finish the job off and left it standing. So we've got we got a big one here. Let's get a shout out to these boys finishing it out here. We got Nikki getting there, and we had Rado getting there. Z-Man getting it in there. Rado has spoken, and Nikki making it sticky over there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. All right, so he did drop battle and leave these TM loaded over here. Specifically, that Darth Revan's going to be a tough one to move TM loaded, whereas he did manage to kill characters over here. But he spent, I'm assuming, his 3 best teams. In theory, what I'm thinking has been spent over here is I think there's been a gas cheese attempt on the slacker. I think he tried to use a JML gas and maybe a Han solo comp over here on the JKL and on the JML thing. We'll see how correct I am on that. Or sorry, not gas, but maybe like JML with like Yoda or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe JKR, JML Yoda. That would make sense too. That's something I could see him using here based on what he's got set on defense and such. Guys, thank you so much. We've made that level 5. I'm gonna go grab that shotty. We got Gonna get that that shoddy. We're gonna do that. Fucking hell, I just can't speak tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like, my tongue is just like blah, 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, so I think he used something like that over here. I'm not 100% sure, but he doesn't have a ton available at this point that's going to be able to move anything. So he's left a team that he never leaves on defense. He flat out never leaves this team on defense in 5v5 and or in 3v3. He's never once left a Jedi Luke on defense before. He's never left his Dark Revan on defense. He's never left his JML on defense. This guy attacks heavy, attacks with Sith Empire, attacks with his Jedi, all of his Jedi. You see him leaving like Padme and Grievous on defense. So this JML is kind of something I didn't expect, and I don't really know if I can kill it. We're gonna figure it out. We might be able to, based on what everything's going on, because he set it up top. It's not a pressing concern. So he's got 138 set on his Shock T, so his Shock T's at 325, and we'll call that assist to start. So, yo, what up, Nev? You don't have to worry about that, brother. You don't have to worry about that. It's like I'm still in my first drink, although I do owe these fine gentlemen and ladies a shot, so I will be grabbing that. But he did leave a pretty crazy fast JKL right there. So other than that, not too crazy. He's got a Kira with Vandor and Zalbar team. Not super worried about that one so much. He left a Mon Mothma team with the pilots. Once again, not super worried about it. We should be able to get through that, no problem. He's left a Poggle team with V1 and Sunfac. Not the craziest. And then down here, his Padme is up. He left a Bastila with Barriss and Ezra. That's an interesting one. That's a pretty interesting one. You know, it's one of those. It's probably an attempt to get me to spend something big. Honestly, I don't think it's a crazy team. I don't think it's like amazingly good or anything like that. But it does have some decent stuff going on there. The heals aren't going to help with the protection, so this is more of a protection team than a heal team. So I wouldn't expect it to get too nuts unless Barriss is crazy, because there's not a ton of health and protection here. We should be able to work through his pretty quickly. And then looking at Barriss, let's see what Barriss's stats are looking like. 76,000 on health. Okay, so Barriss is going to probably be the biggest issue in this team. She'll have, 200%, so she'll have 150,000 extra protection, or 160,000 extra protection, something like that. So she'll be pretty tanky. And then Bastila at G12 shouldn't cause us too much problems. But this is it's kind of an interesting team, because it's not something that you'd really expect to see on defense, and it becomes a question of like, well, I've never seen it before. What can I kill it with that's like the cheapest spend is the question. And then down here, he did leave his Night Sisters. He's got the Asajj lead with Daka and Zombie. Once again, I feel pretty comfortable with that one. Not super worried. And then down here, he's got a Padme team. It's a pretty decent Padme team. It's not amazing. It's pretty decent. Decent health. Not really a ton of potency, but not so bad. Pretty decent offense. So it's a solid Anakin. His Kenobi was pretty well modded, if I remember. Yeah, decent speed, decent health and protection, so Kenobi's going to be all right. And then, whoops, that's not what we're looking at. And then his Padme here is looking like this. So we have 110 on the speed, which is all right. 97,000 on the health, which is pretty good, actually. That's a pretty solid Padme team. It's really a funny one. So I know his Grievous is in the back. Like, I'd be willing to put money on it that his Grievous is in the back. I also know that he likes to set a Lando team with Chupio and C-3PO. So I do expect a Chupio C-3PO team in the back, whether it's Lando or not. I'm not 100% sure. If he's looking at my account, he might have decided to set the CLS, Chupio, and C-3PO team. I'm not 100% sure, once again, what he's really got going on there. We'll just have to go check that out. With that in mind, I do owe you guys a shot. I will be back in a second. So who wants to join me on that journey? Let me go get Salacious B Crumb. I will be back in 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're back with shot. All right, guys, let's get some cheers going on here. Let's get this moving. Cheers, guys, cheers. Whew. All right. All right, so we're gonna kill this down here. We need to take the bottom. That's really the key. We're gonna try to keep our General Skywalker for this. I think General Skywalker with the clones can get this done. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be fine if we take maybe something like. I was thinking almost I should maybe prep that team when we go to try it. Send in like some weak characters to send in some weak characters to eat the cooldown. Eat the first group hug, right? And then we do we eat the first group hug. We'll eat the stun, then we'll eat the ability block, and then Shock's gonna go again and probably put a taunt on old Ben with 3, and then Jedi Luke will go and assist somebody, giving them that counter buff, and kill the last character. So that could be an option. Basically, because we don't need to first time it. He's not going to get through the bottom. It's not happening. So once we get through the bottom, that's going to be a question of what do we do up there. So that's something to think about. So let's start working on this bottom here. I mean, it's like we can try to kill that light, but I feel like we should just go in there with Revan. I already know his Grievous is going to be in the back. I'm going to Padme his Grievous. I can't imagine his Darth Revan's back there. I'm trying to think, what do I have to kill Grievous? Other than that, I could General Skywalker and then we don't take the top. So there are ways to fix the error if I do spend a JKR here. I just feel like this is going to be his best team on defense, and so just one-timing it is the best way to do it. That's not that Jedi Luke team. So the Jedi Luke team is his best team. This one's second best team, and his Grievous is going to be in the back. We got E-Grace coming in with a party of 3. Hello. Welcome. So yeah, so that's sort of what I'm thinking on that one. Dr. E, you did get gifted a sub while you were waiting to come in, essentially. So there's that. Yeah. So like I said, up top, the only thing we have that can kill Jedi Luke up top is our General Skywalker, I think. The only thing we have that gets in front of it is his JKR. Is my JKR, sorry. I don't think my JKR is going to do anything against that team, though, so I don't think that's a really big help. He's going to have a Grievous in the back. We're really aware of that. So we can Padme that. If for some reason, for unforeseen reason, there's a Darth Revan back there, or his JML or something like that, we're just going to be in trouble anyway. We're not going to be able to kill it with what we've got. So, I don't really feel like there's an issue spending JKR here. I mean, if anybody has any other ideas, go ahead and tell me. But my Daka and Zombie were already on defense, so I don't have my Night Sisters to take out a Grievous in the back. I can Traya this, but his Padme is fast, so I'm not 100% sure my Traya is going to work. The crazy thing is, I could go Palp Vader Thrawn. Now that is an option I could take here. I think Palp Vader Thrawn beat this, because we're going to go first with Thrawn. So we can go ahead and pass turn meter to Vader and start moving, essentially. And then we can fracture on probably on Padme is the move, I'm thinking. The whole thing is once we get those ability blocks rolling out, we should be good to go. So that's an option too. That's not something I've done in 3v3, so I don't know if that's the best move. There's the breaking it up option and doing like Traya with Thrawn and Nihilus. That also could be an option, because we'll be able to isolate Padme before they move, and then we can fracture and go from there. So, I mean, these are all very interesting options, but it's one of those where it's like, I feel like I feel like both of the other two that I listed could probably fail. Probably. Yeah, Traya, Thrawn, Nihilus, I think is a really solid option because we are faster. The problem is it's kind of breaking up several teams. That's a bit of an issue. So yeah, that's something to think about. Like I said, it's safe to go in it with that Jedi Revan. I feel very, very confident of that going through. I feel pretty confident of a Vader, Palp Vader Thrawn. I feel like that could work. But if it starts going sideways, we've lost a really good team, and we probably haven't done that much, and that's an issue. Just in threes, it's just without a tank, I don't really like it. But if there was a tank there, I like it a lot more. It's weird, but... How do you mean, Anger? Yeah, I'd still have EP Vader Scion 100%, and that would do some major work, kind of anywhere. So there's that. Yeah, I don't remember him liking to set anything like bugs or anything. We do need something to take care of Mon Mothma on the other side, so there's that. You guys like the Treathron Nihilus? I think it'll work just fine. Let me just double check his chief. Let me see what's going on with this guy. We were just looking at it. Try to see if there's any defense teams, because he did change it up by adding this. We do expect a B2 Magna and Grievous team, and we do expect a Lando Chewie R2D2 or Lando Chewie C3PO in the back. All right. Yeah, he changed it up. So he's got a Droideka somewhere. I'm wondering if he's trying to set that Droideka team that caused us issues last week. Like the Newt, Dooku, and Nihilus. Oh, sorry, let me just check really quickly up here once again. Have another quick look. Okay, so no B2 there. So B2's definitely going to be with Grievous. Probably Droidekas with Grievous. Yeah, thinking that. Or there's a Newt Jango Grievous somewhere. That can make sense too. Or sorry, Newt Jango Droideka. Sorry, not Grievous. Jesus. All right. Yeah, but it's weird. He's shifted around a couple of things, but not anything major. Yeah, just shifting things around, Anger. Yeah, I follow you on that one, bro. We can give it a shot. Like, I think it works. I'm pretty comfortable with Traya against this team normally. I would pass turn meter to Traya, isolate Padme, then probably fracture on Kenobi, and try to work on it this way. But I mean, if I can land the fracture on Anakin, that's probably the best move. I should be able to land a fracture on Anakin as long as Kenobi isn't taunting at some point. All right. Yo, what up, Gom? What up, Gom? We're just trying to figure out what we want to do here. There's an option on the table of running our Traya with Thrawn and Nihilus. It's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid idea. We could do that. That'll save our Jedi Revan for whatever's going on in the back. You know, something like that. You know, something like that. Something like that. It's like we've got him beat on speed, so that would work for sure. And then up here, what are we going to use up here? Because I was kind of thinking about using Traya there. We can do... Let me check his DACA. 113. Just trying to think here. I'm like, what are we going to use for that? I normally like to Traya that. We don't have a Watt, so like First Order with that beefy of a DACA, I don't know how much I like First Order there. I mean, Fox will eventually get going, be doing enough damage to take out DACA. There's that. go show you guys what I got, and we'll figure that out a little bit more. Because I really haven't had time to look at this because I didn't expect to have Morgana over, but she's here today, so there's that. So we do have a General Skywalker chilling. We've got our Jedi Revan. We've got a lot of spare Jedi, that's for sure. We got General Skywalker, got Hoda, got Ezra, got Shock. We've got both sets of clones. So we do have Shock T clones, and we do have General Skywalker clones. So we do have Ezra and Shock T hanging around. We got our Traya, we got a Padme, we've got our Han and Chewie, we've got a JTR, we've got First Order, we got Vader, we got a Set, we've got a Bastila team. We can throw in some spare Jedi over Plo there. It's just a kind of a placeholder. We do have some Empire going on here, and then we've got our Nest. And we've got also our clones. So let me just move these clones up. I don't think there's anything else significant. Oh, we got our bugs. We actually have bugs, too. All right. We're doing pretty well on choices. Well, we got bounty hunters, too. Holy shit. All right. I got more than I thought. My account has opened up a little bit lately since I got JML. So we've got a couple of teams I didn't even realize we had, which is bugs and bounty hunters. So... Use EP Vader against Padme if you're confident. And so Traya, I'm not super confident of EP Vader against the Padme though. That's the thing. But I am thinking like that would be pretty solid against those Night Sisters. We'd be able to. Yeah, I've never tried it in 3s, so I'm not 100% sure on that. I do have Boba as well, I think. Let me check my bounty hunters. But my Boba's only Relic 1, so he's not doing like crazy damage. I do have Boba, so that is an option. It's like it is an interesting prospect, that's for sure. I do kind of like the idea. Yeah, he's right here in chat. Indeed, except that's a Relic 7 Boba, so you know. So like I said, we got tons of stuff. We should be able to get through all this. I'm not sure about this Jedi Knight Luke. I still don't know if my gas is going to work there, but that's kind of our option. Relic 8, get it straight? I don't know. It says Boba Fett 7 right next to your name, man. I mean, that don't look like Relic 8 to me. That doesn't look like no Relic 8. That don't look like no Relic 8. Okay. It's like, sadly, our Jango is on defense. We don't have Boba, Jango, and Bosk together. We do have Bosk. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that. Like, grief on the recovery and the counters and stuff would be nice. But... yeah, you need to change your name to Boba Fett 8. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. All right. So it's like the only thing I'm worried about here is revives. The revives do bother me. How thick are you? 75,000 health. On a plus point, we should hit the with zombie being the weakest here, we should be able to hit the contract pretty quickly. I mean, I'm willing to try it. I think the Night Sisters go first, so that could cause some issues with the stuns. So 234. She gets plus 30 from her lead, so 264. She's going to get 15 speed for each enemy with no buffs, so she's going to get 45 on top of that. So she's going first, that's for sure. How fast is this Daka? I don't have the speed advantage. They are 100% going first. They are 100% going first. It's like their Asajj isn't super fast, but the bounty hunters are kind of my worst team. Yo, what up, Nightmare? Yeah, feeling much better, man. It was one of those. It was I think it was the second shot that did it that night. Nightmare. So like I said, we can. I don't really like EP Vader here. Just because, not because we aren't going to be able to get there. I've never done it before, honestly. So that's sort of what I'm thinking. I don't doubt it works. It's just I just don't know. That's the thing. So my original plan, because like I said, I know his Grievous is in the back. His Grievous is definitely in the back. And I know that there's a Chupio and a droid team. It's going to be Lando, Chupio, and C-3PO, or Lando, Chupio, and R2-D2. So I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to set back there. That's what he's been setting. And he's been taking his full CLS on offense. Boba, I think gas, the only thing we can get, gas and the clones, I think is the only thing that's getting through this. We don't have our Galactic Legends. They've already held. He's already attacked, guys. He's already attacked, and he's had a rough time at my bottom here. So I know I do take a fair amount of time planning because it's yeah. It's a weird one. So I left him a really tough front bottom. He's got one Galactic Legend. He always attacks with his Sith Empire. He always attacks with his Galactic Legend. He always attacked with his Jedi Knight Luke too, so I'm a little bit surprised. So I don't expect any kind of General Skywalker in the back. I don't expect a Sith Empire. I don't expect his Jedi Master Luke. I don't expect it. So that's this guy's all about full clearing, undermanning, getting. I mean, this I swear to God, this guy quite literally. Yeah, it's a rough time at the bottom. He had a rough time in the bottom right there. So this guy quite literally two-manned a Rey team last week. Like, he sent Jedi Master Luke and Jedi Knight Luke against the Rey team duo without a third. No Hoda, no Watt, no Gas, no Ezra, no nothing. Just sent it in there. He did manage to win it, but he only had Jedi Master Luke standing. It's just like, yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking, Boba Fett. If I clear the bottom, I flat out win, and that's just straight up. I just flat out win. I want to keep General Skywalker to attempt that Luke, though. I think that'll work. We might need to prep it. That's my idea, to send in a weak team, like a couple of G8s or something, to eat the group hug, eat the stun, eat the first ability blocks, that kind of thing, right? Maybe anger, maybe. He failed against it with something else already, so I couldn't see what that Rey looked like. But he went in there. Rey was out of didn't have any protection. Was down to just health, and he went in. It was like Rey and Poe and Holdo, like old school Poe. And so he went in there with Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Master Luke, and something else, and he came out. No, sorry, Jedi Master Luke and Jedi Knight Luke by itself, but without a third. And he won with just Jedi Master Luke. So I'm assuming Jedi Master Luke went alt and he did it that way, but I don't know. The fact that his Luke died, his Knight Luke died, I was pretty like, how the fuck did that come out? Like, what? So yeah, there's that. So yeah. So my idea was to use Jedi Revan on the Padme, but I'm like, can we get through with it cheaper and still be able to... No. I'm totally with you on that, Nightmare. This is what happened on the bottom here. Let me hide the chat again so you can see. Hi, baby Yeti. Did you bring me your baby? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Do you want to come say hi? You want to come over here? You want to come over here, dude? Come on. You need a cuddle? Is that it? All right. The Yeti is meowing at me. 1 second. So I set him that defense. He TM loaded all three. He did not kill anything in my Darth Revan Malak. I'll be back in 1 second. Let me go grab the Yeti. Hey, my big guy. Yeah, he was meowing at me. He brought me up his stuffed lion. Yeah, Nightmare. We've got some room to kind of like move around, basically. We've got some room to move around, so like we can get a little bit nasty with it because he flat out cannot do anything to the bottom. My bottom is impenetrable to this guy, and his is wide open. Oh la la. So yeah. Oh yeah, he's my little dude. He's my little sidekick. Yeah, so we do need to shoot the bottom, and we need to do it pretty well. So we should make allotment. We should make allotments for. We should make some allotments for the fact that there might be something strong in the back that we might have to use our General Skywalker on. I doubt it though. So like I said, my plan was to run. I know he's a cutie. My plan was to go kind of and open it up a little bit easy. Go Jedi Revan and Traya. But, like, I do like the idea of spending a little bit less and saving the team. It's just one of those, like, how much do we want to risk? Because I like the Traya, Thrawn, Nihilus. I do like that team. Because I don't think we really super need Thrawn anywhere else. I don't think. Because either way, EP Vader is going to rip that Mon Mothma team if we don't need it in the back. Like, questions will be asked if there's... My Empire is pretty decent, Bazinga, but it's not, like, super amazing. I kind of need to get up. I'm going to start working on the Think C. I was talking about it with my new guild, and that's kind of the advice that I was getting from them, because I'm a couple of months away from having the stars to do Rey, but I can go after C right away, basically. All I'm missing is a couple of shards on Krennic. And I can get that with the new change or whatever very fast. So we do have some relics on these guys. And then after that, it's very much fall off. So kind of the boss, Django, Grief, and Mando should work. Django is not available. There is no Django. It's Boba. The bounty hunters I have available are Boba and Grief. So I have Bosk, Mando, Boba, and Grief. Those are the bounty hunters I have available that are at Relic. Django is on defense. So Django is in the back wall there. So there's that. So I've never run that counter before, Bazinga. I'm assuming it's all about getting. All right, Sarah, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for getting the subs going so we can see your dickless. Does Rolo work against Night Sisters? You've seen him in history. It's not something I'd be willing to try with everything we have available. Anger, we don't need to go crazy. We do have a lot of teams available, guys. So, like, just to give you guys once again a look at what we got. We have our General Skywalker. We've got him. We've got all the clones. So we've got the 4 clones from his team available. We've got Shaak Ti available. So we have 2 clone teams. We do have Shaak Ti clones. We do have Hoda. We've got Ezra. We've got Padme team. We've got our Stormtrooper Han and Chewie. We got Traya. We've got a JTR team that's very respectable. We've got a First Order team that's very respectable. We got Vader. Obviously, Palp, Thrawn. We've got a Bastila and Ahsoka to go. We can throw Ezra in there instead of Plo. We've got obviously our clones. We've got Bugs. We've got bounty hunters. Like, we've got Nest. We've got kind of everything. Here's the other thing. The potency on this Anakin isn't crazy. I mean, there's not enough hits, that's right. In 3v3, there aren't enough hits on Nest to ramp her up fast enough. So no, we can't nest that. Damn, that actually, I just was like, oh, we can nest it. And I was like, oh, no, there's not enough hits. Damn it. We need those extra hits to get it moving. So like I said, I do like the idea of the Traya, Thrawn, and Nihilus. I think that works there, but then we have to adjust our plan for here, because I was originally going to Traya that. Treya on 3v3 against this team is just a really solid counter that I've never had it lose. So that's a big one. It's like I'm just trying to think of what does he have that he likes to, you know, that might be on defense that I might need a really strong team against. I do have Kira leads up to like 7 or something, but I was thinking Anger, Kira Nest Hoda, and I don't think there's enough hits to make it work before timing out. So that's an issue. With the extra tenacity and the protection recovery and stuff, I don't think we're gonna lose. I mean, his Anakin's decent, but it's not amazing. It's decent. 77-33. It's like I've nested better, but the one thing is there's not enough counters. Do you know what I mean? I need more counter attacks to ramp up his damage faster. So that's something I've worried about. I've seen Nest timeout against Padme in 3v3. Hits in the bottom, yeah. Got to think about those hits in the bottom. Lots of hits in the bottom, baby. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else? We could probably, I mean, you could fucking probably nest that. I don't know if his big damage is gonna. It's not really imperative that we use nest. It's just it's just something we've got. We've got plenty of teams. Like I said, we've got. See, like with 1 with the clones, 2, 3. Take it down to Bastila. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll call that a 9. That we've already counted. We'll leave that one out. We Shock T with 2 of those makes it 10, 11, 12. We've got like 13 options here. We've got quite a lot. So it's just about. Like I said, it's like I'm like, talk me out of spending big on these, because Treya and JKR I know will 100%. Yeah, 100% Anger, 100%. I do feel like there's gonna be teams in the back that we can nest. There's gonna be a Lando team with there's gonna be a Lando team back there. I expect like a really bad crew team. I'm trying to think what else he's got in his history that I'm not seeing yet. There's gonna be like a bad Rebels team. We can absolutely nest that if it's available. Yeah, let's do that. Let's overkill, lift skirt, and get moving. I don't know what we want to use here yet, but it's not the biggest team, this one over here. So like Anger's saying, I think we just go at it with the big teams. We open it up and see what's going on, because we'll still have our Padme. We'll still have yeah.